Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great. Today I'm making an overview of the new LS Tuner cars. Rockstar released every LS Tuner DLC vehicle for now, and in this video I'm gonna tell you which ones you need to buy and why. I don't think we're gonna see any of the tuner cars for a while anymore. As expected, most of these cars are useless. You're only going to need 3 of these DLC cars. They are Sultan RS Classic, Dominator ASP, and Previon. And now I'm gonna explain why. As you know, Calico GTF was dominating the new street races, but it didn't last it for long. Because then they gave us Vector, which beat Calico GTF in street races, and after a short time Sultan RS Classic was released. Currently RS Classic is unrevealed in street races. Calico GTF has acceleration advantage but bad cornering. Vector has better cornering but bad top speed. When you look at Sultan RS Classic, it looks like just an average car. Doesn't have anything outstanding, but it also doesn't have the weaknesses that other cars have, and it has good of everything. Good acceleration, good cornering, and this makes it dominant in street races. So if you're into street races, RS Classic is definitely a must-have car. But be aware of this though. So upgrading suspension before LS Tuners DLC didn't really matter before, but now upgrading them does affect the performance of these cars, but not the RS Classic. I haven't tried suspensions other than stock and competitive. But competitive suspension will ruin RS Classic's performance. It will randomly start drifting when you're trying to corner, and since I got my stock suspension back, everything is good. So don't fully upgrade the suspension on this car. RS Classic, if not always, most of the time will have biggest chance of winning any of the street races. So go ahead and get an RS Classic for yourself. It has 189.0 km/h top speed, which is not good at all. But top speed is not as important as acceleration and cornering in races. Next car we have on the shopping list is the Dominator ASP. ASP is not for street racing. This vehicle is a muscle car. It has 191.5 km/h top speed on default stance. It's not the fastest muscle car in terms of top speed, but it's completely dominant on around the track in muscle class. I guess that's why they named it Dominator. If you're a guy like me who plays lots of premium races, then you absolutely need this car. Driving ASP doesn't even feel like you're driving a muscle car compared to other muscles, because muscle cars cornering are trash. ASP has more like a sports class feel around the corners. It also has a good acceleration. Even if you're not playing premium races at all, there's gonna be days when you randomly join in a muscle car race. So make sure you have a Dominator ASP in your garage to dominate the race. Then we have Previon, another must-buy vehicle. It has 186.0 km/h top speed on normal stance. Previon is in the coupes class. It's the first coupe Rockstar has ever released for 5 years in this game. Previon is also not for street races, but it's the new king of coupes class, not in terms of top speed, but in terms of racing on a track with corners. We don't have any premium races with coupes class. It's pretty rare to have a coupe cars race actually, but some people will randomly start them, and if you want to be ready for that, you need this car. Personally, when I host the races, I don't always stick with one vehicle class all the time and change them randomly, and since most people don't buy these cars, I almost have no competition. So that's Previon for you. You only need these 3 cars from LS Tuners DLC. When it comes to free mode, we have Futo GTX for drifting. I know low grip tires are garbage, but if we make a tier list, I would say GTX is the best car for drifting on lowered stance and low grip tires setup. And since it has the delivery boy livery, it looks more like our initial D86 than the Futo we had before. If you're looking for some unique cars from these DLC vehicles, here's another one. Comet S2. This vehicle is the new fastest car in the game on lowered stance, and it's even more faster on lowered stance if you have low grip tires. I wouldn't recommend getting low grip tires though, because when you lower your car, your cornering is already gone, and those tires will make it even worse. You can even beat Vigilante without low grip tires on lowered stance, so it should be fast enough for you. So that was all I wanted to say about the newest cars in GTA Online. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.